When we talk about mainstream and the build of wrestling, maybe there's no name bigger than The Rock. And when you re-signed your deal, I don't think I've talked to you about this since it happened. A video came out of you at dinner and The Rock gifting you this sword. Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with The Rock and how that sort of came to be? I know on the outside it might look obvious, like, oh, well, they're both wrestlers, but The Rock doesn't gift every single person who gets a contract at WWE with something like that. So how did that relationship come to be? And tell me about that night.
I mean, that's another thing that's just so surreal to me. And we're developing relationships with people that I admire so much when I was younger as a fan. But then as I became a performer, admiring certain people even more because I get to know about their work ethic and their drive and what makes them tick. And thinking I want to be like that person, I'd love to learn from that person. And you meet certain people that you click with that really see something in you and really believe in you. And that's, The Rock as one of those people for me. When I met him for the first time, he was returning to WWE. I couldn't tell you what year it was exactly, but I remember him running the steps in the stadium, and I was younger. I wasn't doing anything at the time. I was just passing by and kind of gave him like a sheepish wave so that I wouldn't interrupt his workout. And he stopped. He walked right down. He looked me in the eye. He chatted to me and made it clear he knew who I was and saw something in me. And I remember meeting his business partner, ex-wife Danny, on a plane one time, and she reiterated, like, hey, he's a big fan of yours. We both are. Basically, see something in you, which again kind of blew my mind. You fast forward to certain moments in my career. There's a clip that was on TMZ with The Rock coming out of a building, one of his many appearances one time, and he was asked, who do you see as the future kind of superstar? I was doing nothing of relevance at the time would suggest this is the next guy. And he said Drew McIntyre, which really was the boost I needed at that time. I was working hard, but things weren't quite happening for me to get to that next level. And I was like, wow, Rock believes in me. That's the kick in the butt I need. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep giving it my all. No stone unturned. Until we got to the point I re-signed, and I got my sword here in the background, and I got a very cool personal note that nobody will ever know what it says. But that was incredible, and it's led to working with him professionally on Project Rock, being the face of Project Rock, and who knows what the future may hold there. But it is very surreal. Young Drew's excited, but older, grizzled, very, very grizzled business Drew is very excited too.